Welcome back to Captain of Industry. My name is Nilaus and I am your guide on this wonderful journey into automation and city building and just the supply chain world in general. I'll be the captain of the ship. The ship though is just going to be hanging out here in, for a while now. So you might have noticed in compared to when we ended the last episode was we now have some blue blobs there and a blue blob there. And we also have extended our city. Those just some minor things. As soon as I ended the previous episode, I actually started to run out of power or water in these locations. If we just switch them on, you can see they have indicated below water. So I had to build a little bit water supply here just to make that primary so that we can have this one just added up into this area here. And you can see we have these are slowly recovering because they're idling now. So that's good. What we also did over here, we need to get like a big location since we have the space. It's just dodging just the curve of our main roads, and it goes in here. It goes in and feeds the copper, moves on. It goes in and feeds the steel and moves on, and they will just merge back here again, and then go all this long way and all this long way, and then they will merge together with the excess from over here. It'll prioritize the ones coming only from the location. Get in here, merge with the third one of these locations and get in here, because if this is not full and happily stored, if the wastewater starts piling up, well, then cholera is the name of the game, and I don't like that game. What we're going to do today, and to jump on in, is first, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, joining on Twitch, and pledging on Patreon. It is amazing, and I really appreciate it. Without you, it would not be possible, and it wouldn't be the same. So what we're going to do is we are going to make big vehicles today. We got it here. We can now make big vehicles. We can get all these things, and well, the thing is, they can't be built in this location, so we're going to start by upgrading some of them to the better location. That's the one. That's the one. We'll upgrade a few of these. We'll take that out and then go upgrade, upgrade. Remove that, upgrade, upgrade. Yes, those will be here. I'll now take another one of these. Actually, I haven't really checked. This one is now producing 12, and this here is now, ooh, it's consuming 12. Okay, so this one shouldn't have been updated. Oh well, it is now. Well, that's it, symmetry and all that. So what we need to do is we will need to recycle these first. So we'll take this one out. Then I need to, let's just get those out, because I don't want this one around. Then obviously I've turned this the other way. So we're going to go in here, but we are also going to need steel and glass. Remember the glass? The only way we can make glass, because we can't make it, is by trading. We're up to 1120, so it's still adding up pretty well. We are then going to get an input, and an output. And obviously the first input is going to be vehicle parts, and no warnings. The next one is going to be glass, and the third one is going to be an output of vehicle parts too. Now we could put this directly into a vehicle facility, but I don't want to. Now I will now need to, if I go one out, I think that's going to be the right location. Then it'll fit with here. There. So that'll be balanced 50-50 from this part. What will this come from? This will come from the stuff we just vented, you could say. And also, whenever we recycle a vehicle, we will get some of those small spare parts. We need to make sure they go in here and become part of the production of the next location. The reason why we made it one distance away is because over on this side, we're going to get the glass in on that location. We're going to get you out here. And then all we need is the steel, and I'll get the steel from this location, I guess. Yeah, and got it. And I'll be removing this and go up here and get the steel. So that is actually all the materials inbound for the vehicles. So let's see how that works. Done. And on top of that, we're going to get a new vehicle. This vehicle depot, I could upgrade it, but it's a little bit far away. So I think we'll just make another one and make this a little bit closer. I think this is a movement path, Oh, that's funny. Whatever that is. Oh, no, someone... Oh, no, I didn't do that, did I? Oh, that sucks. Okay, someone needs to come and level that terrain. Now there's a little bump on the road. That is unfortunate. And I'm going to build it... I think I'll build it just like this. Seems like as good a place as any. It's pretty close to this location without being obnoxiously close. I can do it here as well, but I'm gonna get some inputs and outputs. Yeah, we'll build it. We'll build it here. Sure. Let's build it there. This one also needs to be quick built. Good. And are we getting anything? Obviously not. This is coming in. This is coming in. This is speed working, and I will be speeding you up because we are going to need a lot. So this gets us 12 per minute, and then we'll just have a look at what does a good truck cost. 40. Ugh, and this one costs 80. Oh, that's horrifying, isn't it? So let's try to figure out where our main issues are. And looks like coal is stabilized. It used to not really be stable, so I kind of wanted these. There's a new feature here that says you can just take these and upgrade them, and there, then they will now be queued up over at this location, queued up so that we first get the materials. Once we have the materials, then the vehicle will drive in here, get decommissioned and replaced with another one, which will then have the same schedule, and then move out, which is absolutely amazing. Really like that feature. This though is going to be just torn down because it has no value for us anymore. And we have oil as well. Crude oil here is also running now. So what I'd really like to do is make sure that this is not as high priority. I don't really know how I would want to make this low priority. I think the best way would be saying this one is only allowed to... Oh no, I can't do that. Oh man, that would have been so lovely. Don't we have a fuel intake on this? No? No fuel? Oh, there's a fuel intake. Yeah, okay. So let's get the fuel intake for here. Let's get a normal small fuel storage there. And then there's one next to it. That's kind of not completely random, because I think this might be a good place to move this. It just seems like you have a truck stop and you have it like this. That's it. It just seems to make sense to me. Does it get too close? It gets a little bit too close to that. I'll build it up here. And there. Okay. Let's get this. And you will be only importing from this location. So that's it. That means we will massively lower the consumption from up here, because this will now only be able to get it from the new location, which is much better, much more efficient. So we don't really want to do much of this. And here, this one is working. Fuel stations are out of fuel. I know. I'm going to actually take this out, and then I'm going to take all of this out as well. Should be going in here. I wonder if that should be upgraded. Is this upgrade? It is upgraded. Let's also upgrade this one as well. There, and I need to mark it as diesel and mark it as full-ish, and also an alert if empty. Good. And then we add a few trucks. Right, so that was the first thing we wanted to get done. Do we have any of these? Yes, we do. And we can already see here it is. So now it makes all of this. And as soon as it goes to 100%, then it's ready. And then we will see that one of these vehicles, there we go, is coming back towards our location. Fuel storage low on diesel. Should be fine. Should be. And, oh, here's a little consideration. If I'm looking at it, I should have ability to drive on this path. So we're going to be taking out a little bit of, I think it's like this. That's really difficult when you can't see how much it is. It's going to be like that. And yes, and let's start by making, and that's middle. Yeah, I do want it in a different way. Yeah. What about you? Yeah, that's perfect. And T, go down, go under, and go up. and upgrade, because it's kind of important when we make some new fuel that they can also go this way. So please remember to use the ramps. They don't care about the ramps. Doesn't matter. We have it, and we have the very first of those new trucks. Has it already reached back up here? No, there's only 4 here, so it must be somewhere en route. I guess. That's odd. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can always just go up here and check and say, look at that. There it is. Slowly, it's coming in. It is coming in. So that is now one of our biggest concerns is, well, not concerns, but the tasks is to do a full upgrade. What are the things that we think would be most valuable to upgrade? Like the stuff that isn't really keeping up. I think that'll be mainly just our transport vehicles. So if we just look at all of these transport vehicles, the 28 ready to assign, then it's just a matter of just going around, pausing, clicking, finding something, signing something. There we go. Anytime we find one, we just assign it. And I guess that's going to be like a fixed thing will get done. We need to do like a few of them, and then once we've made a good list, then they'll get replaced, and it will do some more of these. And then it's just whenever we see some idling here, then we can just click it and see if that is one of those that need to be upgraded still. We got corn farming, which is going to be the next interesting thing, because we are actually getting wheat and corn, and now we get fertilizer. We can get into soybeans as well. It is time for us to build a new location for farming, because this one will actually be replaced with probably a bigger chemical plant that will feed into this location here where we get more oil in. I think that's the intention. We can also just see if we can build more of this. That one, and yeah, look at that. It works. And inbound. And then this definitely, and these two as well. So I'd like it to go all the way down here so they're even spaced. And obviously we have we don't have way too much, but we have enough. This will be less relevant as we move up. Now, I had planned to build it up here. Whew, that is the intention. I will make sure that I'm in the house mode, and I'm going to do the irrigated farms. And my intention is that we want to make, let's see. Which one is inbound, outbound? I want outbounds on the outside, and let's do it from here. Right, so let's start by looking at this column. 1, 2, 3, 4. So far, so good. And then I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to flip it. Is that flipped? Yes. No. Is that flipped? And then rotate. There we go, that. There, and I think I'll take this out and build you all the way up to that edge instead. Now, what do we want in each one? I have no freaking clue. But what I do know is that I wanted to make sure that it merges. So here it's going to be, that will be the outbound, and this will be the outbound. And then from here, it's going to go that way. And you're going to merge in here. So that will be primarily, right now it's just going to be the corn and potatoes. But that's because that's what we have highlighted here. No, we don't have highlighted. We just don't have a lot of options, right? We do also have wheat and vegetable. And vegetable comes out in the other one, and the saplings also come out in the other one. We are not going to use saplings. So, but we are going to get it out here. So I'm going to get it up to this location. We'll get you here for now. Then that merges in. This merges in. Here. Okay, so that's... Oh. That is enough. And... that works. And the last one. And then obviously we kind of forgot on the ground level. And the other one, the other side here. So now what we have is everything coming out on 2 belts, depending on what kind of belts, the U-shaped belt or not. And we will have a lot more of the things that go into loose storage. So let's have this sort of here and here. And then we definitely need a balancer, U-shaped balancer, flip. That could work, yeah. And I guess we just need to figure out how close we make them, like that, and like that. Whoops, that doesn't look good. What happened? Oh, they are completely flush here. Okay, not my intention. And let's do it like this. There, so that's 4 indicators or 4 things in here, which I think will be just fine for now. We can always just upgrade the belt speed if we need to. And then let me guess, the first one will probably be potatoes. That's going to be the stuff that we have the most of. Yeah, potatoes in. And the next one will be corn, I guess. And what else? It could then be wheat. And soon we are going to get soybeans as well, which will then be soybeans here. On the other side, this has to be able to go down, so I'm not really sure that's actually feasible. Yeah, it's not. And I want it to be identical on both sides. So this part will get a little bit closer to the edge, like that. And this one from here and in here. Good. Now I will build. No, that's not the same. It has to be a flat sorter. And flip it again. Flat sorter. Yeah, and then that will go into flat box. What are the boxes we need? Well, vegetables and I guess something else that I don't know what is, but whatever else it is, it'll be here. Yeah, so that's going to be vegetables. And yes, I am keenly aware that this is really far away from my housing thing, but it'll just have to do. This is low quantity items going back and forth, so that's not really a big deal. Water, you say? Oh yes, you say that. There, we can get water from this location. It's definitely going to be a problem to get the water in, because we're going to definitely need more water than I can support with this, so we might need to do something on top of it. So let's see. First of all, this could be really close with the water, and I think I will make it really close, because why not? And so 1, 2, and we're not necessarily going to be building everything at once, or I mean all 8 of these are not going to be active at any given, or at the same time at least, I think. And this has to be a belt 2 or pipe 2, because they can potentially get 28 each. At some point we'll change this to desalination, because that kind of has to be done. I will get this like this, and I will get the other one around to the back side. Oh, that's weird. Nope, that was not it. One more. Look at how close it is to the edge. That's brilliant. Yeah. That's 2 of those hooked up. And then we probably need to take a look at our vehicles afterwards, after we've done this start here, just to make sure that we have enough vehicles actually doing stuff. Let's see, this goes in, and from here, move on. Yeah, that's definitely not going to keep up, but I think we can... No, what we need to do here is actually change this. It has to be the same way as it was before when with the pipe bouncer. And that means these just have to back up a little bit, I think. Yeah. Here, and this one as well. There. All right. You go in there, you go in there, you go in there, go in there. Nope. I have to go a little bit further up. Take that out, take this out. That goes in. This one goes in. This goes in. Yes. And then I'm going to get some more of this. Because I kind of know that I'm going to need it. And how big do we want to make it? I'll just take this part out. This one and this one. And the last bit is a fast belt. I will have my own box here. And then another one of these. They are so dirt cheap that you really just build them. Build them everywhere you can get extra. Oh no. Cut it out and get it a little bit closer. Yeah. That's good. From here. In here and this will be prioritizing these two coming from that location, if at all possible. So this now needs to be built. I think it works. We'll have to figure out how we do the next part. The next part being fuel. I think though that it would probably be a good idea to take this out somehow and be able to have a drive down here, because we probably need to be able to drive down there. Let's get a vehicle here, because I just don't know. I just don't know what we need, but a vehicle seems like a very reasonable thing to be able to get at that location. And can't see a damn thing here. That's connected. Then this is connected, and we get a ramp right smack in the middle, which can cover both of these, but not anything else. There. Sweet. And let's have a look at our vehicle build. Okay, it's still working on something, so let's get all of these vehicles. Oh, they're actually already queued up. Then just find something more and queue those up. And the big trucks here, or the big excavators, are doing an amazing job. They're actually... let's see. Can I do this? No, I can't do that without... Okay, so there's still a lot of stuff they can excavate. But they have to go deeper, and they have to go in, and they're going to have to get a lot more other stuff out. So at some point, we'll actually have to make a barrier here, because we'll never get this little bit. But we'll probably want to get this part. But that's another matter. We have this one to be done, and I know that if I do this, it's not going to work. So the question is whether I want to be strategic. Oh, never mind. There. The one thing though is I always need to check that this is off, because they will have a tendency to come and go pick those up. And also super important is this part, because these cannot be delivered at all. Okay, that sucks. There, and that one as well. And that one. Get the stuff that can't be delivered. Get those done fast. There and there. And then all the stuff here in the middle can't be delivered either. But all the stuff out here can be delivered. So again, it's just trying to babysitting this part until it gets done. And then we'll see what happens when the whole thing is done. So our new location here, our new farming location is also done. And not only is it done, but we see that the trucks coming here are, for the majority's sake, they are actually going to be the medium trucks. The medium trucks are absolutely amazing. Yes, they use a little bit more fuel, but they will also be doing lots more other stuff. Okay, look at this. There's actually assigned to tree harvester. Oh, that's an atrocious situation, isn't it? I do not want that. That is definitely where you are. The tree harvester ones. Oh, that's a funny one. We have cleared out a lot of space. This will be handy for something else. So what are we going to do here? Well, now it's time to build stuff. I think potato and that's a good build here. And I don't want him to go pick it up directly. So that'll be there. These two will do those things. And then let's do something else over here. This could be corn and then leave it fallow. And also here, don't pick it up directly. Copy, paste. All right, so what else do we want? We want, and this can also be changed later on if we find out that this is not efficient, but I just leave it fallow and also have it here with wheat. And the wheat goes in there. And then we have the last one we have is soybeans. Soybeans are very water intensive, and leave it fallow for a bit. And also, nope, don't pick up. Copy, paste. So now we have something in all of these, and we have storage spaces here. All of these have also been set so that they don't mess up there, and that should be, wow. That one should be soybeans. Here we go. And I don't know what else that could be that isn't soybeans. And look at, that's insane. It's insanely fast, those ones. Let's just jump it down. But look at that. We have the very first thing coming along. And we also have over here, we have some. And that will super strain our water resource, obviously. Hopefully we'll get some kind of reprieve from this. They do take what 3.5, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would have been nice. That's 35. That's 70. That's 140. That's actually pretty damn decent. And that kind of makes me think that I also want the second one to be upgraded here, and not just the last one. Great. And let's go down here to our vehicles. And let's see how they're going. I think that actually a majority of the time is spent just waiting for the vehicle to come in order to be upgraded. And I could have done it in a different way. I could just simply have taken and added new vehicles and then start destroying the other ones. I think that would be like more time being productive and less time just like this waiting. But you know, it's pretty neat to have these things waiting. We can also do some other cleanups, such as what? Something, I don't know. Oh, this is this assigned to a, yeah, this is assigned here, but also assigned to be going up. Oh, there we go. It went in, and then it should be coming out soon. There we go. I'll just bump this one up so it goes even faster to the next one. See, for example, that one, that also needs to be upgraded. But if we look at the situation, then it is, oops, out here, but this one, pretty good. We have now 15, and we probably have 12 in queue, so it should be good. We can take some one else, like the assigned to mining operations. Those also need to be upgraded, those 10 here. So that'll just be, all of these need to be upgraded. That one, that one, that one, and that one. That's 4. And we need to upgrade also. This just is an indicator that we need to let the whole thing run for just a while longer, just to get all these things inbound. And once they're all inbound, then we can basically get started on the next method, or what is the next. We've also just science is working. We're soon getting to the part where we have to get to the next research level, and that's a few sciences here. Then we get to next research level. What are the most important things to get at the next research level? Well, in my opinion, glass making is really important. Power generation is also important. We can get power generation because then we can upgrade the power with water recovery and a load pressure. And then it's the glass making, so we don't have to buy it all the time. Then we can get into some other things, naphtha processing. That means we can, and also reforming and maybe hydrogen, not really, but these two, they will enable us to make the final product in terms of oil production. So there's tons of interesting things as we continue. The one thing I think that is a bit of flaw with this scenario here, or this let's play, is that I make this game look so ridiculously easy. It's just, everything is cool, calm, and collected here. And I gotta admit, I tried it 1 or 2 times before, and I built everything, and am really strict on things just not jamming or not being, not sort of being temporary. I don't build temporary measures, and if I do, then I'm pretty clear on how long they're going to last, those temporary measures. And that's why things are just progressing so smoothly. And if you are looking for disasters and panic things, then don't think that's going to be this playthrough, but maybe over on Twitch. But if you want sort of clean, crisp designs, then you've come to the right place. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.